Hey, let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that we bring. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Hey, how y'all doing? It's your girl, Miss Sabrina, baby, coming to you for that Wednesday wisdom. And like I always say, it's not necessarily wisdom. It's just simply my opinion or just making room for open discussion, okay? So let's get ready to kick it to you for that Bougetto motivation. All right, guys, I hope the intro video kind of already told you what the topic was about. So let's talk about sex. Okay. What I want to talk about sex is just like the do's and the don'ts of sex, like what rules should be in play, what rules shouldn't be in play, if others feel this way or disagree. So I definitely need you guys to comment below after the end of the video with your opinions. Let me know. I need feedback. Like I need to make sure like that I'm not talking to like mutes. Like I need to know that I'm talking to people that actually, respond back, so I can make sure I'm giving it to y'all real and raw like y'all like it. Y'all know it's real and raw with Miss Rena Baby, right? Okay, so sex. How many women do we think on average did not start having their first orgasm until they were an adult? And let's say maybe possibly 25 and older. I did a little bit of research on it. I don't know the numbers and all of that, but it was a lot of women who had not had an orgasm before the ages of 25. And a lot of reasoning behind that is because, number one, a lot of you men don't know what y'all doing. Like, y'all really don't, especially not younger men. Because at that point in time, it's kind of like you just thinking about yourself and about your head down there. So you're just doing what you need to do to get where you're trying to go instead of thinking about where she needs to go. And a lot of y'all think just pounding somebody out or just in and out motion is gonna get that woman to erupt. Yes, some women do go there. So when I tell y'all stuff, don't take it so technical like this is law and it's in the Bible or it's written down like in the government law book of life. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just going off of statistically and majority rules in most of my conversations, okay? Majority rules. So most women need friction on what they call the clitoris. So if you don't know what the clitoris is, you need to look that up. That is generally how most women get to an orgasm. Therefore, you need to be putting friction on the clitoris, not just pounding in and out of a hole. Okay? Now, you throw that in there. Some women like that, throw that in there, give it a little spunk and give it a little oomph. But you got to focus more so on that clitoris because that is the place that stimulates a woman to orgasm. Okay? So now that we got that out the way, one-on-one sex, okay? I don't want to hear no excuses no more, men, why you cannot please a woman. And you need to learn when a woman is faking an orgasm. You should be able to tell the muscles tighten down there, body movement. It's just, you gotta pay attention to a woman's body. But that's another topic. That's not what today is about. It's just about sex. I'm back. I had a call. So, with that being said, when it comes to sex, do you feel like as an adult that one night stands are okay? Like you could just go meet people in the club and meet them somewhere and then just come straight home and have sex? Like, I really want to know because I know people are like, yeah, that's fine. But then I know there are people that are like, oh my goodness, people do that, So I just kind of want to know where y'all stand. On where my stance is, I don't see anything wrong with it. To each its own. We're grown. If you're feeling somebody, go do it. But I can say that I have never done that before. I have never just like met a man in the club and then just like, okay, I'm going to go home and sleep with him. Like it just never happened like that. No, I'm not a prude. Not saying I'm like the girl that's like, oh, we got to wait 3 months before I give you some. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that that has not been something that I have yet to have done, okay? But I don't see anything wrong with it. But like I said, I want you all's take on it. What do y'all think about oral sex? Do you feel like that is something that should be reserved for somebody that you are more personal with, somebody that you have actually built a relationship with? Or do you think that that's just a part of sex, that if you're having sex, you're sucking and you're eating, and if you ain't doing those two things, you ain't having sex? My opinion, you do not put your mouth on everybody, nor should you put your genitals on everybody. But I'm saying your mouth, to me, that giving oral sex is something that is very personable to me, and that is something that should be done with people that you genuinely have stronger feelings for. So no, I'm not going to mess with a man and then just because we have sex automatically feel like he deserves for me to go down on him. Now, as for men, I think that the same rules apply. But nowadays, a lot of men feel like they can just hit up girls and be like, oh, you're so fine, I want to eat your cookie cake, your cake, cupcakes, pies, whatever, icing on top. You know, they want to do all of that stuff. And of course, while it sounds so great, like, it makes me look at some men a little different. Like, sir, that's nasty. You don't know me from a can of paint. Why would you want to put your mouth on me? And then when you're just running around talking about that's what you want to do to me, and I am pretty much a stranger to you, it leads me to believe that that's how you are with other women, that is your approach to hit on women. And if that is your approach, I don't want it. Then you gotta be wanting to kiss me in my mouth and stuff. On to kissing in the mouth. How do y'all feel about that? I also think that is a personal thing. I don't think that you tongue kiss everybody that you're intimate with. And how do y'all feel about it? Like, just exchange saliva with everybody? I mean, just oral it with everybody? I mean, just what is y'all take on that? And like I said, my reasoning is because I think that those are very personable things, and you don't have that much protection when doing those things. So you're putting yourself in danger and in harm's way. And y'all know I'm always doing some motivation in the middle of a spiel, because it ain't no Miss Rena baby, real and raw, if it ain't got a motivational point in there somewhere. Y'all just gotta catch the cues. Like, I'm out hitting the bat and y'all out in the outlane, shit, we ain't bowling, out in the outfield, and I smack that mother, and you better be ready to catch it when that motivation comes, because it's all up in the messages every single time when you tune in to me, okay? So the message that I was giving was that people feel like oral sex is okay. Like, you're not going to get an STD. You can get STDs, my friend, from oral sex. Therefore, you need to be cautious of who you're putting your mouth on. So if none of the other reasons matter to you about being personable and you don't think it's a personal thing, okay, that's fine. Like I said, I don't judge. My opinion is my opinion. Your opinion is your opinion, and that's fine, okay? We come together and we live kumbaya, whatever, okay? But that is another thing. A lot of people feel like, oh, well, we use condoms when we have sex. But we don't use protection when we're having oral sex with one another. Y'all might as well throw the whole condom away when y'all having sex then, because you done ate every STD that could possibly be up in that woman, whether it's chlamydia, herpes, gonorrhea, whatever. You done ate it, swallowed it, burped it back up, okay? And then you want to use a condom when you're entering this woman. That makes no sense whatsoever, because you can have chlamydia in your mouth, bro. You're gonna be walking around swollen, okay? Like, you just gotta, think about that. That's why I think talking about sex is, like, beautiful and it's needed. Like, we all try to say, oh, they're talking about sex, they're too vulgar. Like, especially when women talk about sex like we're not supposed to. But we need those talks because it enlightens your brain and your mind to have more safety, to be safe, to have good fun, bomb, invigorating, healthy sex, okay? You want to have bomb, invigorating, healthy sex. Okay? And next one. It's a doozy. How do y'all feel about, like, having multiple sex partners? Like, how do y'all feel about that? Like, do y'all feel like that makes a woman a hoe? does it make a man a hoe, or is he still just a player? Or like, you know, where does that stand in the new spectrum of 2018? I mean, I believe that a lot of people think that it's perfectly fine because the way that my peers are looking in 2018, it seems like anything ratchet is a go and anything positive is a no. So, you know, I just think that everything ratchet is just, you know, let's all just do it. Like, you know, orgies everybody or something, you know. But I just want to know, like, honestly, when you think about it and you're not like in front of your friends, fronting or fitting in with the in crowd, how do you really think about that? I think, I don't think it's wise. I don't think it's healthy. Because even if you use condoms or protection, there's still things that can be transmitted. As for women, like I spoke before in a different YouTube, run it back about the stinky vagina. I think it can affect your pH balance because it's two different, you know, body scents and body odors and body secretions up against you. So I don't think it's a great idea. But it happens, you know, in life. And I'm not saying, and when I say that I don't think it's a good idea, I'm not saying to you all that, oh my goodness, you're disgusting if you've ever done it. I've been there, done that. I am not gonna sit here in front. Like I told y'all, it's real and raw. And I am like an open book. Like I am trying to be as transparent with you all when I get on here and I speak. Because how can you want to follow me and believe in me if I'm not transparent? So yes, I've been there before. But once again, do I think that it's, you know, safe and the best choice? No, I don't recommend it. And I just gave reasons why I don't recommend it. So that's that. And sex. Do you feel like you're supposed to tell your partner what you like and what you don't like? And some of y'all might think that's a stupid question. Like, well, of course, but I know there's a lot of people who don't. Like, they just kind of go with the flow. They just kind of lay there. They just kind of, you know, they want to please their partner, so they just kind of go with what it is. However, are you being pleased at that point because you're not speaking up on what you need or what you like? And even if you are being pleased, what if you have, like, fetishes or desires that are way more, like, deep, you know, and do you tell your partner, the person that you're sleeping with, like, hey, I want to try this. Like, hey, I'm trying to, like, I don't know, flip upside down and ride that thing like a pony. Like, I don't know. That was so whack because that ain't even nothing, like, out of the norm. At least I don't think that's out of the norm. Like, you know. But I'm saying, like, you know, those weird fetishes. Like, it turns me on when you do stuff with your feet during sex. You know what I mean? Like, do people feel comfortable overall? Do you think people feel comfortable talking about that with their partner? And if they don't feel comfortable talking about that with their partner, do you think that that kind of means that they should not be having sex with that partner? Because I do feel that when you have a partner that you're intimate with, that you should trust them completely. Like, sex should come with trust. And nowadays, sex don't come with trust. Sex just comes with sex. Like, let's just have sex. Let's just get it on. Let's just bust up, whatever. But sex should come with trust. Meaning that I should feel comfortable to come up to a person, not a person, obviously, but a person that I'm involved with and tell them, like, hey, I like this kinky thing, da-da-da-da-da. Doesn't mean that they have to be willing to want to do it, but at least I can be open enough to tell them that without feeling like I'm going to be judged or looked at differently. I'm having sex with you, for God's sake. I should be comfortable to do it all, like, to talk to you about it all. And if I'm not, then question, should I be having sex with you? Like, if I can't come to you and tell you, like, this is what I like, this is what I need, like, I need you to do this during that time, like, should I be having sex with you? Or is it just, you know, the old school mind frame? You know, I heard a lot of things about, like, women not speaking up and what they like during sex, because sex was not for the woman, it was for the man. So it was like, and then you want to be looked at like you're nasty or you're filthy because you want to tell this man that this is what you want. So you just having sex to be having sex. Like, is that the mind frame? But let me break it to you, ladies. If that's the mind frame that you have, don't have sex, because I ain't about to waste my time having sex just for him. Now, I'm sorry if I'm sounding like I'm not a pleaser. I want to please you, but you're going to please me too. So if I have to stop you in the middle and say, hey, that ain't working, I need you to do this, then hey, That ain't working, baby. I need you to do this, okay? So, with sex, you gotta be open. You gotta talk about it. That's why I'm saying, let's talk about sex. Because you gotta, to get what you want, you gotta say what you want, and you gotta mean what you want. What you want. Okay? Okay. Let's see. I'm kind of getting a little deeper. I'm going to end it with one more sex topic. And I think I'll talk about, like, nowadays in the new day and age, in the new era, women are on women. Like, it's a lot of lesbian activity going on, or whatnot. So, do you think that sex, like, if you have a man, but you like women, and you sleep with another woman, and your man don't know about it, is that considered cheating? Like, if you're not all the way gay, like, you're not, like, wanting to be, like, in a relationship with that woman, but, spending the night at my best friend's house type stuff. Like, is that considered cheating? Me personally, of course, y'all know I gotta give my opinion, because then it wouldn't be no Real and Raw with Miss Serena Baby, so y'all gonna have to take that shit, okay? Me personally, I do think that it is a form of cheating, because you're doing something behind your partner's back, like sexual with somebody else, you're being intimate with somebody else, like, plus, I mean, he probably looking at you like, girl, what's going on, because it ain't no fun and the homies can't handle none, like, so I do think that that's a form of cheating, but I also want to add in there real quickly, women and sex. Women think just because they're women that they can just sleep with other women, like, and not be considered it being a hoe or a ratchet. To me, it is the same thing. You're having sex, like, you just going around spreading your legs and your tongue and your mouth for everybody. And again, it goes back to oral sex, that 9 times out of 10 you're not using, the women condoms or saran wrap or whatever it is you need to use, like. So that's all. Today was kind of simple. I just kind of wanted to talk about sex. Like, it's hump day, it's Wednesday. Like, let's talk about some damn sex. Like, I want to see where y'all mind is when it comes to sex. Like, the do's and the don'ts of sex. Like, what is acceptable during sex? What should you discuss about sex? With that in mind, I'm going to close with asking questions. Closing thoughts. Asking questions. Yes, ask questions. Ain't nothing wrong with asking somebody, do you got AIDS? Do you got herpes? Do you got this? Do you got that? Ain't nothing wrong. Let me see your papers. Let's go to the doctor. Like, more people should do that instead of being like, well, that's not normal. Most people don't do that. Like, start being unnormal and do that to save yourself. Like, let's do that. Stop looking at a person because they look clean and they look healthy and believing that they don't have any type of form of STD. Like, do y'all know how many people are running around here with diseases? I live in a city called Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you know how many people have herpes around here that has lately been, like, broadcasted on social media, and then, like, the dudes have broadcasted they had herpes and everybody's still just sleeping together, and I'm like, I don't get it. I like the little click, click, click. Okay, guys, so I am done. I love you all. I hope you enjoyed my Let's Talk About Sex YouTube for today. Again, I need topics. I need you guys to tell me what you want to talk about, what you want an opinion about, what do you need motivation about, what do you need encouragement about, what do you need, like, me to tell you real and raw that your homegirls ain't telling you. I will tell you the truth. Okay, because I want you to be great. Like I said, this is that Bougetto motivation. I ain't perfect, but it's worth it. I'm still growing, but I'm knowing. Take that knowledge, okay? Wakanda forever. I'm just kidding. I had to do that because I got dreads now. I think I'm a real nigga now, right? Excuse me, I don't even like that word, but y'all know what I mean. A real Negro. Okay. I love you guys. Signing out. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and like this video. Hit the bell so you can know when I'm talking again, because y'all know I love to talk. Follow me on all social networks, Instagram, Miss_Rena, baby. And follow me on Snapchat, Daddy D, because I'm Zaldi, baby. Okay, I am signing out. Toodles and manoodles. And remember, if you humping on this hump day, be safe and wrap it up. And don't be humping on nobody's man, sis.